Hello, everyone. I want to share a very personal story with you, and I want to tell you why I must share this today on Thanksgiving Day with all of you. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays, and for good reason, because family is very, very important to me, which is why I do this work, and I love doing this work. So I was preparing for Thanksgiving and very, very excited. It was very important to all of us because we lost my mother-in-law this January, and we wanted to connect more and more because of how much separation there was because of COVID. But on November 2nd, my house spontaneously caught on fire. They still haven't been able to figure out what it was, and we lost our home. The part that I want to share with you is something that's unbelievable even to me. I did the work of making sure everybody was out of the house, the right people were there to help, to give them the directions on where the fire was, etc. But then after I was done, I was standing on the sidewalk and watching my beautiful home that my husband and I built together burn right in front of my eyes as I could do nothing. I could feel this immense amount of surrender within me. It's not something that I invoked or looked for or even knew in that crisis moment that it would be helpful. I didn't have that wherewithal in that moment, but I felt this deep sense of surrender. And I am so thankful for it. Only I know that most of my success and most of my security has come from controlling my environment and people and things around me, and how difficult it was for me personally to make that switch from being that person to being a person who can let go and surrender. And only a crisis as big as that could show me, could let me experience that I have very slowly come to a place where I can have such a great disaster happen in my life right in front of me and automatically get the support from God where I can come into surrender. And because of that place, everything works so beautifully for me. Without trying, I was able to see what I can be thankful for and connect to the deep gratitude that I had for the situation that I was in. Going forward, I didn't know what happens after a fire when you don't have any place to sleep that night. But because of the gratitude that I was able to step into so easily, things just started happening for all of us. My husband and I became pillars of light that held light for ourselves and for everybody else around us. We had people coming from places where we didn't think were possible to support us and guide us. And this entire process of losing our home has been nothing but a wonderful experience that has gotten me and my family closer and closer together, and has shown us with experience things that we could never have just believed if somebody told us. And the reason I want to share this with you is that each one of you who has come into my life for a short period of time and for a long period of time, or even just passed through, has taught me so much about myself and has been a part of coming to a place that I am today. So from the bottom of my heart, I thank each one of you, and I want you to know that you hold a special place for me in my heart. Happy Thanksgiving.